Jervis Dabrio here from the Grenada National Cybersecurity Incident Response Team, and I am just going to show you real quick a few little things you can do, especially for advertisements you see on Facebook, how you can go about just checking to see if the people that are advertising, if they're legit or not. So right now, I have this particular entity, 123 Auto Sales LLC. Now, from the CSUT, we already know that it is a fraudulent entity that is there. We checked that some time back. But just to give you an idea as to what you can do from the comfort of your home. So you encounter the ad, and they do have the vehicles listed, very attractive prices, and so forth. One of the first things is to just pay attention to the information that you're presented with. So normally there is an about section for the Facebook page, and you can look through it. So one, I know there is a website, it's listed here. There is a phone number that is listed as well. I'm going to come back to those in a little bit. I'm also going to scroll down and check out the page transparency section. So let's just click on see all and the name of the company here. But right here in the history, I noticed that the page which was created in July 2020 was created as World Exporters, and it was subsequently changed in November of that same year, November 9th, to 123 Auto Sales LLC. As to why the name changed, that again should raise a question. Now, in terms of where the page is managed from, that is not a big thing because you can have your page being managed by people from elsewhere, but you really need to pay attention to the history to see what is happening there. All right, so I've checked the transparency, and now I'm going to come and just take a look at the details that is actually presented. So they gave me this website. I already have it open here, and this is the website that it takes me to. Now I can go through and look at their legal documents and see if there is anything there that suggests it may have been another website that was repurposed, inconsistency in the information or so. But in this case, keeping it simple, I'm just going to go to the contact information. I'm looking to see what their address is. So right here, at the bottom, they have an address listed, 442S Atlanta, and so forth right there. They also have the number, similar to what we saw on the Facebook page. Now, if you just take a look at these buttons here, that goes to Facebook. You just pay attention to the bottom left-hand corner. So it goes to Facebook. Yes, there is a WhatsApp link, but Instagram does not work. That is basically going to keep you on the same page. So I have this address, and I'm just going to jump over to this other page I have opened already, that is maps.google.com, and enter the address in there. So this is the address that they've given, 442S Atlanta Street, Roswell. That is in here, and Google tells me that this particular address, it's a use auto imports auto LLC that is at that address. I have some additional information here. The phone number does not match the number that was listed on 123 Auto Sales Facebook page. It does not match that number, and the web address is not the same web address that is listed both on the Facebook page and on the website based on what Google has served up. So if I was to go to that address now, that web address, I get a completely different website opening up. But not just that, that is the number is different, but this is the information here, this the very same address. So how is it possible for us to have the two different companies, the very same address, two different websites? But it gets even more interesting because from this website, if I was to just jump to their Facebook page, which I already have open up here, you would notice it is a completely different outfit that is listed here. So as it is right now, I know there is something wrong with one of or both of these companies, but at least more so with 123 Auto Sales LLC, because the address they gave, there is nothing there suggesting that they actually exist at that website or at that street address, when compared to this one, where we can see them there. So I'm just going to jump across to a little tool that we use at the CSUT from time to time, and that is Wayback Machine. It is a service available for free on the internet that would check to see what a website looked like sometime back. Once that website been around long enough, it may have been archived, so there is a copy of it out there. Now let me say, you cannot go back in time and change what your website looked like. All right, so whatever was captured, that snapshot is what it looked like back then. And I have one instance here of Wayback Machine for 123 dealership sale, which is the web address that was given by 123 Auto Sales, and nothing was found. Wayback Machine has not archived this URL, so there is nothing there. I do a similar thing for UIautos.com, which is the website linked to that address, that physical address, based on the information served us by Google. And I noticed that the website has been around for quite a while. Going all the way back to 2012, it was first archived then. And I can just jump to one of these, and I did jump to one of the snapshots that was taken in 2012. And I know that particular entity, that website, they did have that address on there. They are selling vehicles and so forth. So again, the likelihood of that one being fraudulent is way lower than the 123 Auto Sales that is missing a lot of information, and that is outside of how you're supposed to pay should you engage with them, and a lot of other inconsistencies. Now there are a few other little tricks that we employ to really get to the bottom of whether it is good or not. But for the ordinary person, the regular Joe, these are some things that you can do. And of course, if you do not want to do it yourself, you can always just reach out to us at the CSUT. Send us an email, csutgnd@gov.gd. You can send us a WhatsApp message, 423-423-2478, 423-2478. You can reach out to us on Facebook. You can reach out to us on Instagram or Twitter, and we'll be only too happy to check it for you. So again, if you encounter this particular one on Facebook, or it's sent to you, what have you, understand that this one, we know it to be fraudulent. And what I basically showed you is one or two little things that you can do to check it yourself, so at the end of the day, you do not send your money to scammers. Thank you very much.